everyone around here is very excited, but I know for you this hits particularly close to home. La Liga is literally the league you grew up watching as a kid in Venezuela.
Absolutely. And so when you are a fan, by definition, there is an emotional connection. There's an emotional investment. And so for me, if I go back, story time. You want story time? I'll give you a story time. So 35 years ago, I would say, is when I started playing competitive soccer, when games matter, winning and losing. The uniform for my team was red and white stripes. My dad happened to be traveling at the time in Spain, in the Bilbao area, so of course, he brings home a Bilbao jersey, an Athletic Club jersey that is red and white stripes, had the lion on the crest here. And when I put that thing on, it was my first uniform in competitive soccer. I thought, you know what? I'm about to ball you up, son. I'm about to play. And you feel so powerful and you feel so connected to something that you don't even know, to something that you haven't really seen. But once you get invested, you can't let go of. So my weekends in Venezuela, right around that time, would be Saturday morning. I would play the game, hopefully win, score a couple of goals, go home, shower, have lunch, and then that afternoon, what am I watching? The game of the week, La Liga match. And so that you begin that connection that is just beyond a uniform. Now you're watching these guys play, and now you watch Real Madrid, and it's La Quinta del Buitre, and it's Butragueño, and it's Sanchís, and it's Michel, and Chendo, and Paco Bullo, and Paco Llorente coming off the bench and always making a difference. And then you see this guy who's scoring bicycle kicks and side volleys, and he's doing flips, and that's Hugo Sanchez is like, can I do that? Can I score a bicycle kick, and can I do a flip? And you begin to picture yourself doing these things on the field. I say, wait, it's not just Real Madrid. There's Barcelona over there as well. And who are these guys? Well, that's Michael Laudrup, who used to play at Juventus, now is with Barcelona. And you look at all the players that come along in the Barcelona history and the style of play, and you begin gravitating towards that. Ronald Koeman is part of that history. You watch as a young kid, you watch Romario, and he's trying to play this ball that looks like it's going to be a pass to the side, but it was a vintage move of Romario where he dragged the ball around the defender, kind of faked like he was going to pass it, dragged it around the defender, and then a toe poke to the far post, and you think, okay, never mind the bicycle kick because I wasn't able to do that from Hugo Sanchez. I'm going to try to do this that Romario is doing. Those connections are very strong. And to bring it around full circle, I've just mentioned Barcelona. I just mentioned Real Madrid. But then on those weekends, I would close it out with Sunday night watching the highlight show for La Liga. So it wasn't just about this rivalry. It wasn't just about El Clásico. It wasn't about just these two teams. It was about the story of all the other teams. And you begin to hear names of stadiums that become important to you. San Mamés, Anoeta, Balaídos, El Benito Villamarín, Ramón Sánchez Pizjuán, Mestalla, and all the history that goes and all the tradition that goes with all these other teams. So it's not just you're a fan of Barcelona. It's not you're a fan of Real Madrid. You're a fan of La Liga. And it's that emotional connection that takes me back to those very moments that even now, 35 years later, are still very important to me.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.